Brilliance Audio.
Stillhouse Lake by Rachel Caine. Performed by Emily Sutton-Smith. Prologue. Gina Royal, Wichita, Kansas. Gina never asked about the garage. That thought would keep her awake every night for years after, pulsing hot against her eyelids. I should have asked, should have known. But she'd never asked, she didn't know, and in the end, that was what destroyed her. She normally would have been home at 3 p.m, but her husband had called to say he had an emergency at work, and she'd have to fetch Brady and Lily from school. It was no bother, really. There was still plenty of time to finish up in the house before starting dinner. He'd been so lovely and apologetic about having to disrupt her schedule. Mel really could be the best, most charming man, and she was going to make it up to him. She'd already decided that. She'd cook his favorite dish for dinner, liver and onions, served with a nice Pinot Noir she already had out on the counter. Then a family night, a movie on the couch with the kids. Maybe that new superhero movie the kids were clamoring to see, though Mel was careful about what they watched. Lily would curl into Gina's side, a warm bundle, and Brady would end up sprawled across his dad's lap with his head up on the arm of the sofa. Only bendable kids could be comfortable like that, but it was Mel's favorite thing in the world, family time. Well, his second favorite, after his woodworking. Gina hoped that he wouldn't make an excuse to go out and tinker around in his workshop this evening. Normal life, comfortable life. Not perfect, of course. Nobody had a perfect marriage, did they? But Gina was satisfied, at least most of the time. She'd been gone from the house for only half an hour, just long enough to race to school, pick up the kids, and hurry home. Her first thought as she turned the corner and saw the flashing lights on her block was, oh God, what if someone's house is on fire? She was properly horrified at the idea, but in the next selfish second, she thought, dinner's going to be so late. It was petty, but exasperating. The street was completely blocked off. She counted 3 police cars behind the barricade, their flashing light bars bathing the nearly identical ranch houses in blood red and bruise blue. An ambulance and a fire truck crouched farther down the street, apparently idle. "Mom?" That was 7-year-old Brady, who was in the back seat. "Mom? What's happening? Is that out?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?